That's right, it's Monday and that means Xander's in the studio from We Fancy to talk about hot items in Korea, hot off the shelf, food or otherwise. Good morning, Xander.
Good morning.
Sandra D on YouTube saying, I love this station. Thank you, Sandra. And Oda saying, hello, Xander, been too long. And if you hadn't have told me just now that Oda's been on your live stream for We Fancy since the early hours of this morning, I would have thought she's being genuine, but she's being sarcastic, is she not?
Of course, she's been ironic, I believe. Maybe it's maybe it's irony. I don't know.
I guess so. I don't remember my English lessons. What's the definition of irony? Let's not go into it.
It sounds like it should be the right word.
You're being
who really
humorous,
knows?
Oda. So what were you live streaming in the middle of the night?
This is our best time for it to hit the rest of the world. So
okay. So not the Korean audience, but mainly the overseas ones.
Yeah, we get quite few viewers from Korea, really.
Really?
All of our viewers are international.
That's true, because you're kind of showing Korea to the rest of the world. Are you competing with Arirang as in general?
Yeah.
I guess so.
We
should watch out. No, totally kidding. What were the topics that came up today at those earlier? Do you have like a set theme that you want to go with, or
no,
is it
we just talk and just answer questions. It's all live interactions with everyone, so we're just answering questions, talk about whatever topic comes up. We get discussions, debates, answer questions.
Any odd questions today? Any interesting ones that are airable at this time?
No, maybe no. We kind of everything comes up. So
do you post it up? Can our listeners go? Oh, so you got to be there.
That's the whole point. We want to encourage people to come and join in on the live stream. That's because we're making an effort to go on at times which are unbearable for us usually. So come and enjoy it because the interaction's the main point.
Live interaction. That's why we want most people to be here with us now. It is Monday, the 10th of September. We do upload these onto YouTube, so if you're watching it then, don't turn off. Don't feel offended that we don't want you. No, you can click away then, but it's much better if you give us your 2 cents as well. Like for today's hashtag, which is, I haven't forgotten.
Confidence.
There we go. Yes, confidence. 자신감. What would you say about confidence and you, Xander? Are you a pretty confident person? You seem it. Do you not have to be for YouTube?
Competent?
Confident. I don't know about competent.
I don't know. I'm confident in the things I'm competent at or good at.
Which are?
Driving. Making videos. Visual effects.
And then things you're not so confident in?
Swimming.
Are you not a good swimmer?
I've probably drowned, to be fair. I'm kind of scared of water.
Okay.
I like deep water anyway.
So we won't drop you off in the middle of the sea anytime soon.
Let's hopefully not do that.
I think that's true, isn't it? People are more confident in things they are good at, right?
Yeah.
That just comes naturally.
They should be.
But I heard this psychology theory that if you don't know much about a subject, you often think you're good at it when you're not. But if you know a certain amount, then you realize how little you do know.
Yeah.
And then you're not like overconfident. Yeah. So basically many incompetent people are overly confident because they don't know how bad they are.
I've seen the graph of that. Yeah. It's like some kind of mastery curve, and it's like at the beginning you learn so much, you're taking in so much, it feels like you're learning everything.
Yeah.
But then after a while your kind of intake like plateaus a bit, and then you realize how big the subject actually is. Which is why they kind of say that whole 10,000 hours to kind of learn.
Put that in. Yeah. If you want to be an expert. So maybe we're going over the top. We shouldn't be as confident as we are, said. Who knows? No, I'm sure it's a great show and everyone's enjoying it. Give us your 2 cents for confidence as well. Annie's saying, I don't really have a lot of confidence in many things, but I try to give my best most of the time. So sometimes the results can be surprising. So I always tell myself, 할 수 있어, I can do it, even though I don't have much confidence. And even if something turns out disappointingly, I would have known that I've tried my best. I guess that's the most anyone can do.
Well, yeah, if you don't try, then you're never going to know if you're good at something. And if you don't try, if you don't fail, like, how are you going to know?
Exactly. I've heard that that's what some people do. Maybe in a relationship, they're scared that they're going to fail and break up, so they don't try their best.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to leave themselves open for thinking or realizing they're not good enough. But I think put yourself out there. Try it. What can go wrong?
Put yourself out there.
What's the worst that could happen?
Right? Piece of advice. Go do it, guys. Go.
What's today's item, Xander, for us?
Oh, wow. Things I haven't eaten in a long time, it seems. So, we have, like, kind of... Is it... What do we call this? Yashik?
Yes, yashik.
Yeah? Yashik. It comes up as a type of food on food ordering apps. And if you look at any of those restaurants, they all sell very samey kind of foods. It's usually what I would classify as like night food. Things that you're gonna find at like the pochang machas kind of things, or street
tent
food kind of
bars.
stuff. Yeah, so like tteokbokki, and we have some odeng kind of soup thing here, and we got some dumpling mandu things, and then we got some very horrible things that I don't want to eat later, but we'll save them in part 2 and 3, so you have to stick around to find out what they are.
Fantastic. Okay.
But, yeah, these are kind of foods that they're very quick to heat up
in the microwave.
Yeah, they're usually a little bit spicy or very flavorful, maybe quite salty.
Yep, very stimulating, as we often say with most Korean food, apart from the rice cakes last week, which are the opposite end of the scale.
That's the absolute opposite. Yeah.
So these are all readily available from convenience stores and great night snacks. Of course, you can eat them for lunch or breakfast or dinner. There's no rules.
If you're so inclined to.
Yeah, they're not going to stop you at the convenience store. When are you going to eat this? And they do. The great thing about Korean convenience stores, microwaves, freely usable. Hot water as well for your instant noodles.
Yes.
And usually a little bit of a seating or standing area to eat it as well. Okay, so why don't we go for your favourite out of these threes? Like you said, there's the fish cake soup, there's the stir-fried spicy rice cakes, and there's the dumplings.
Well, my favourite would be the dumplings right here, these mandus.
Are you a bit of a mandu man?
It's got meat in it, so it's the only one with the real meat.
What is in these ones? Can we take a look?
I believe it's going to be some kind of beef.
Garlic bulgogi.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's pretty cool,
That sounds fantastic. This is probably one of the best foods we've had.
I think so. I've never
The budget's gone up.
I've never seen garlic bulgogi.
I think it's got better.
So
okay,
this
it's
is
going to be really hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
be real careful because...
Okay.
And interestingly enough, it doesn't seem like they gave you any little sauces.
Oh, that's true. You usually get a soy sauce, don't you?
Yeah, you can get the other ones, the ones that kind of look like the gunmandus, or the ones that are fried, but they're not fried.
Yeah.
But they look that style, and they give you some kind of soy sauce with it. But
So garlic bulgogi. I've never seen garlic bulgogi because I think bulgogi always has garlic in it. I don't know why they've emphasised that. Maybe they've put extra garlic in it, right?
Yeah. I think maybe these are fancy ones.
I don't know why these are all upside down as well, because they are supposed to be the other way around for presentation. If you look here on the camera,
what happened in the microwave? Maybe it's some
they went
magical
crazy.
Microwave. But they're very cute, kind of bite size. They're not filled with any soup like what you might expect if you having this kind of stuff in Hong Kong. This kind of design usually
there are
has
some soupy ones in Korea now,
yeah.
but these don't seem like those at all, do they?
Oh, it's very hot.
All right. Well, be careful. Do not burn your mouth, Xander, okay? Oh, it's really, really hot.
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
I'm letting you go first. I'll just keep talking over your pain. How is it?
It's not going to burn you.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
It's good. Garlic is good, right? That's so cute.
It doesn't taste extra garlicky. Oh, no, now it does. Like at the end, there's a little kick of garlic in your mouth. Yeah, these are really nice. Maybe a little bit dry, because it looks like they've been slightly overcooked in the microwave. Because we are not experts with our microwave here in Arirang. It's a bit temperamental. You can see the insides. They're not really colourful or anything, but it's pretty tasty, isn't it?
That's pretty good. For convenience store, ready-made stuff, that's pretty good.
Yeah, ready in I think 3 minutes.
3 minutes there.
I don't think this would cost much more than maybe 3,000 or 4,000 won, right?
You might even have the price on it, because usually they have them just stamped on and printed on the label. But it doesn't. Not this time, but I reckon 3.5, 4 maybe for this quality.
It's tasty. Yeah. Do you eat a lot of mandu?
Yeah, this is one of the things I do actually like. I will order. Yeah.
Oh, order as in have it delivered.
Oh,
Not buy it from the supermarket.
I don't go to supermarkets.
Seriously? Do you
I live right
from
next
the
to a convenience.
supermarket?
I literally just go. I go to a convenience store every day, at least maybe through 2 or 3 times. Cause I never bulk buy.
Never go to the
I don't have
supermarket.
a car anymore.
Seriously?
I can't, how can I move that much shopping?
That's true.
I
I guess.
literally just walk next door and buy stuff, and I usually buy the same set of things every time. And I know all the staff now because I go in there literally at all times of the day.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
I know there's two women,
You know
one
the
young
shifts
guy,
and
and then the
everything.
owner.
That's not creepy at all. Mandu is one of our staples in the freezer because you buy it frozen here. They've got like a whole aisle dedicated to mandu in the supermarket if you've not been. And they have so much variety, like kimchi mandu, bulgogi mandu. The soup ones are my favourite nowadays. And you can microwave them, but what we tend to do if we're not in a rush is steam them. And then they taste a bit more moist.
Things.
Yeah, we only have one tier actually. But yeah, they are so good, and it's a staple of Korean food. You can have it as a side dish, I suppose.
It's fantastic, yeah.
Mandu. You can also put it in soup, and we have soup right here.
And I had this when I was ill.
Really?
I had it every day.
Not this one. There's no germs in here, right? This is your sick soup.
No. But it's quite nice because it's very warm, and this one, the kind of, I guess, broth is it got a little bit of a kick to it, so it really warms up your throat. So this is perfect for, like, I would say, winter days.
That's delicious. It says odeng on it, but that's actually a Japanese origin word for fish cake. So I think the Korean term is omuk. The original Korean style word for it. And so that's the fish cake that Xander's got. Again, we talked about rice cakes last week, not really cakes. Fish cakes this week, not really cake as in...
It's more of a paste.
Yeah, that's been hardened maybe. Like a sausage, like a fish sausage.
I think it's fried real quick, and then it gets soft because they put it in the water. I think so, anyway.
Yeah,
so
you're right. There is
cooked on a hot plate or something.
That's why it tastes so good.
Yeah,
because I think it's been fried. So this is the fish cake soup. So the broth itself is really good. Like Xander said, if you're sick, that would be brilliant.
I like a lot. And they come in different shapes. So there's this big circle one. There's a big circle one in there. Let's see if I can fish that out. Fish that one out.
Yeah.
Hey?
There's no sauce with this either. When it's more...
man overboard.
Lucky we've got a tray.
Yeah.
It's common in restaurants like to dip this in soy sauce and maybe some kaja, some mustard style. But there's none here because I think you just have it with your soup, which is delicious enough.
That's really, really cool.
And this, again, would cost you what? Maybe a couple of thousand, 3,000 won maybe?
I think it's actually either 2 or 1.3.
Really?
1.3 or 2.
And the company who've been making this have been around since 1985, it says, and it only takes 1 minute in the microwave. What could be better?
Good.
Wait, before we get to the song break, let's just scoff down some of this tteokbokki, but it's kumul tteokbokki.
Yes.
Do you like the soupy rice cakes? You're not a
I
fan
believe
of
when
rice
you order it, you don't really have a choice. And I did make the mistake of ordering one once. I was like, I haven't had that in a while. I'll order it to the house. Big mistake. I didn't eat it.
Was it too spicy? Or
yes.
Yeah.
It was ridiculously spicy.
Some of the tteokbokki here is like insanely spicy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know why.
I think they should all band together and make like a nice international, but like a Korea-wide spice chart.
So you know what you're getting.
Yeah. So is this this kind of ramen spicy, or is it like this other kind of ramen spicy? Like, so
which
people
is
have
not
levels.
Edible, yeah.
Yeah.
But this, I'm hoping, is going to be fairly normal spicy because they sell it in convenience stores. Let's hope.
It looks quite cute though. Like these are cute, like bite-sized.
The picture looks nice. It's got egg and the fish cake in there, but actually inside it's just the rice cakes. Okay.
I think that's more like the serving suggestion, as they like to say.
Not too spicy. Yeah? It's more the sweetness in there as well, which is the way I like my tteokbokki. Sweet and spicy. Yum. I'm not a massive fan of kumul tteokbokki. I like my sauce a bit thicker, but that's not too bad.
Likes it thick, guys. There you go.
Let's play some music. You tell us what you think about all these things we're eating at the moment. This is Mamamoo with Namane Recipe. We're back for part 2. Xander and I dreading somewhat the second part of the show. But we're going to read some messages first. We'll delay the inevitable a little bit more. Will just chiming in saying, I'm doing excellent today. Hope everyone's good. Just got home from the lake, so I'm just taking it back to the beginning of the show. When you listen to this later, Will, we will be just on the cusp of eating something we don't want to eat, so look forward to the next few minutes. It's raining on and off for most of the weekend, so most of the lake people stayed at home, but it was great. Like, we had the whole park to ourselves. Will lives in Canada, somewhere fairly remote, and he gets to go to a lake cabin every weekend. How jealous are you? I would love to live there, yeah.
Depends what's in the cabin, really.
Although in the winter times, it gets like minus 20 or 30, and he gets quite grumpy then.
That's a no for me.
No, thank you. Oda from Norway says, I'm a lot like Xander, where I am the most confident in things I'm competent in, such as economics, people relations, cooking, and so on. Not really confident at singing, baking, or studying. I think we could come up with a good reality show from those 3 things. Like, sing while you bake and you're studying the recipes. Let's try that. Oda, you might come last, but never mind. Okay, Oda also says, looking forward to the food in this half, mostly Xander's reaction to this. Amy J also said, this looks good in part 1, but I wonder about the rest. Let's just finish off with the tteokbokki, because Xander, you voluntarily add a couple more spoons to this in the song break.
It's great.
It's not bad at all, right?
It's actually like, now I know what that tastes like. If someone would produce that in front of me, I'd be like, yeah, I'll happily eat that.
The problem is that, like we said, most of the tteokbokki, or a lot of it, seems to be way spicier than this, right?
Spicy.
And they call it like yopki tteokbokki, which is like freaky tteokbokki because it's so spicy.
Oh, that's what it means, eh?
But my sister-in-law loves that, and so she'll order it when she comes round. I have one bite, and I'm like, I can't eat this.
Yeah.
You know, where's my food?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's not that spicy. And I'm like, you
He's trying to
crazy?
tell you something.
Yeah, just go away. Leave me alone with my sister. That is perfectly sweet and spicy. Kungmul tteokbokki. Again, a few thousand won, I'm guessing. And 2 minutes in the microwave. What more could you wish for? Look at this, Xander. We got it for you. Please introduce away.
Okay, well, let's go with the less worse one.
Okay.
Which is gonna be Chokba.
Chokba being?
Pig's feet.
Are you a fan of pig's feet even in the UK? It is available there, right? Pig's trotters.
No. What a surprise. No, I'm not. I prefer the one. I prefer the meat that comes near the chokba.
Yeah.
Or with it normally, like the posam.
Yeah, it can be similar to the possum meat, which is usually, I think, most of it is belly meat.
Is it? I
it's
thought
like
it was
the samgyeopsal.
Okay, cool.
But they do have possum that resembles jokbal and vice versa. And it's got the fatty bit on the outside, the pig's feet. Do you know that jokbal is actually a repetition? Both of those characters mean foot. So it's like foot. Yeah, we're eating foot. So, okay, this is what it looks like. It's a bit clumped together. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as I would have.
And it has this little sauce, which is unnamed.
An unnamed foot sauce.
It's just a foot sauce.
Okay.
Which when you call it like that, it's worse. Oh, okay, yeah, you're clever, right?
I'm going to get a bit of the gelatin there as well.
Okay, is this all just... Yeah, there's no bone.
And so this is one of the most famous late night snacks in Korea, I'd say.
There are restaurants dedicated to this.
Yeah, and then if you look at the ordering food apps, click on Yashik, half of it is chokbal. I swear, is pig feet. Let's give it a try.
I don't know why.
I know. Why do people want to eat this at night time? I don't understand the appeal either.
What are those pigs doing without feet is my question. I mean, they
like
just throw away the rest of it like they don't need it.
They've just taken their shoes off after a long day. They feel much more comfortable.
Oh, there's a hair on... There's some hair on that guy.
Really? I didn't look. This is not bad. It looks not nice, but
It just tastes like posam to me.
Yeah. And posam, what they do is they like boil the pig's meat. Doesn't sound very appetizing.
No,
with lots of flavourings, and this meat is really like tender and flavoursome. That's really good.
How much can you get in your mouth, do you reckon? How much is clumpy?
I would love if there was some lettuce, because often in the restaurants you'll have it in the lettuce like sam in the
get
wrap.
some garlic.
Nice.
Some shoot things, whatever, those green...
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's green onion or whatever. That would be nice. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just, because it's like comes in this like very plastic packaged container.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Because when you go to a restaurant, they lay it out all nice.
Yeah.
They sometimes put extra things on that you don't eat, but you can just look at.
They have the like actual hoovy bits at the bottom and the bone in there.
Weird.
Yeah, I think they put it in there to fill it out though, because it looks massive.
Yeah.
But then you like eat the meat and you're
it's like,
"That's
oh
not
no,
that
there's
much."
a bone.
Yeah, it's a massive bone. Coming back actually to the UK, Xander, do we have any things that are late night snackish? I don't think we have the same
Chicken and
yashik
chips.
culture.
Kebabs.
Kebabs after the pub,
Chippy,
right?
mate. Going to like, those kinds of like late night chicken shops or late night takeaway burgers and stuff like that.
Always dodgy establishments, right? You can't really trust them. But is that our yashik culture? Then Korea is beating us by a mile, it seems, right?
Well, if you gave the choice, you say, okay, right, on the left you got pig's feet, and on the right you have some nice chicken nuggets and chips and cheese covered in garlic mayo. What would you go for? I reckon most people would go for the chicken chips and garlic mayo.
If you say it like that, maybe. But then if you see some of these restaurant owners in the UK...
That's another story.
You might think
That's
twice.
another story, yeah.
The kebabs in London, I often wonder what is in them, especially like the doner kebabs, the chicken... That will often have the hair in it as well.
Mystery meat.
Yes, and you just
Nobody
eat it.
knows.
Siska says on YouTube, anyway, I bought jokbal 2 one time at a convenience store, and we heated it up and ate it with ready-made rice, and it was really convenient and yummy. That's right, you can get the rice microwavable. Do you eat that sometimes? The hepbap?
Only when you need to put it in with another thing, and sometimes they sell the kind of, this is a like curry in it, and it comes with a curry kind of sachet and then a rice with it, and you got to mix it yourself.
You put that in the microwave as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Xander looks like he wants to run away, says Oda.
Only from the next one.
Yeah, this is maybe worse. So why did you save the worst to last? I'm the opposite. I do the worst first usually. Get it out the way.
Yeah.
Do you like to put things... Look at that.
That is vile.
Okay.
Oh,
what is this, Xander?
Well, this is the insides of an animal.
That's usually what we eat when we're talking about meat.
I mean, but we like to eat the muscle part, but this is like the kind
organ
of
part,
the
digestive
the ones that,
system.
Yeah, the ones that move around and traffic certain matter around the body. I don't really like to eat these things.
I don't know if it's because we're Western that we think it doesn't look appetizing. Maybe Korean viewers are looking and saying it looks delicious. But this is gopchang, right? So this is the intestines.
Yes, this is.
Of either a pig or a cow. I think it's cow today.
Oh, that's a bit small for cow, is it not?
Oh, you're right.
I mean,
maybe
it stretches out.
It could be pig. So the small intestine, and this is some garlic as well in there. Oh, that
Can
looks
I just
nice.
see that part?
No. Let's go for it. I'm not a massive gopchang fan either.
Okay.
So I'm going to get some gopchang and some garlic together. There you go.
This is so bad.
And let's give it a try. It looks super chewy, doesn't it?
I don't want to talk to anyone anymore. Oh, why am I voluntarily putting this in my mouth? This is okay.
Definitely have it with the garlic.
Okay. If you even
it seems like there's only 2 cloves of garlic in the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So just enough for hot off the shelf, me and you.
Can I have it? Is that enough?
That's all right.
Because they have different parts in it, don't they? Oh god.
It seems mostly to be intestine. Some of it is like unwound, and some of it is still intact. It's very chewy. There's mostly the marinade flavour as well. So if you don't know what it is, you might not be too, put off by it. But there's not much taste or flavour or texture. It's just chewiness, isn't it? It's just like the skin of an intestine that you're kind of chewing on. There's no real...
You're not making this better, is he?
No. There is the fatty bit inside. That's what gopchang is known for. Can you see the little fat in there? That's meant to add to the flavour. I don't mind this so much when it's like on a barbecue. Because then it tastes just barbecue and it's a bit crispy on the outside. Like this, I'm not a fan.
Now that you've mentioned that,
yeah,
you just made it get worse. Because is this even cooked? Is this like just raw now? Is this been cooked?
Well, it's at least been microwaved.
Has it been like boiled and then microwaved? Maybe
it does look like boiled, doesn't it? Yeah, the boiled texture.
It's like
the sauce smells quite nice, like the. On 닭간장, the kind of sweet, spicy fried chicken here in Korea. Kind of like that.
Tastes like a pizza to me.
Like a pizza? I'm going to have another bit.
Now, if you imagine a pizza with peppers and olives, now I'm making it sound real good. But if you had like a whole slice of a combination pizza in one and then condense it down to a slithery,
intestine,
chewy piece of
like this pig has eaten that pizza. It's inside the intestine.
Like, this is the thing. It is really... I'm just scared of what I'm eating.
Yeah, it's psychological.
Because even in Hong Kong, I had the same thing. I think intestines or like I had the stomach. And that's even more graphic. That's got like little things on it, right?
Yeah.
And it tasted absolutely fine. It's just knowing what it was. Exactly. I'm just a snob.
This tastes fine, especially because it's in the sauce. Like, it's not a plain intestine. So it's just a sauce flavour, isn't it?
Pizza sauce.
I'm going to have a dumpling, though, in the song break to take away the flavour.
Yes.
Let's listen to some soran. This is ricotta cheese salad. Siska commenting on the song pick, saying it's a nice one from our pseudonym. I never knew you could sing a chorus about ricotta cheese salad in that way as well.
I feel like I need to go eat one.
You've been marketed to.
Yeah, it's got in my head. It's got
there
in my
you go.
Head, yeah.
Big ricotta cheese doing that out there, isn't it? Are you a fan of ricotta cheese salad?
No.
I didn't used to like it till I came to Korea, and then they've got it with like cranberries and a bit of honey on it sometimes. It's not that bad. No? You're still not convinced?
I'm a mozzarella man.
Do you know, I bought mozzarella from a department store in Samsung-dong yesterday because my son had it at the shishik, where you try it. He loved it. It's like, Dad, please, please, please. And I was like, I don't usually buy it because it's quite expensive here. It's a tiny packet. It was 19,000 won. And I gave him one of 6 sticks that were in there. He ate half and he was like, I don't want it anymore. And I was like, you are eating this until you graduate from university.
You're not going to any hag ones ever.
No.
That was your hag one fund. You went on the mozzarella.
We got lots of agreement for Xander here from our Western listeners. Amy J saying, that food right there doesn't look like a good breakfast. But Xander, here's a tip, she says. Close your eyes and do it. Do you think that would make it better?
Someone said that to me before, I think.
Maybe the visuals make it worse, right?
It's just knowing. I think I've even said to Happy, I was like, don't tell me what it is.
Yeah.
I'll eat it, then tell me afterwards, and then I'll feel worse. Probably.
Yeah, because at the point of eating, then it'll feel all right, I feel. Amy then goes on to say, yeah, hair is a bit of a hard pass. No, thank you. Oda also saying, ew, it does not look good. But this is where I feel it's cultural, because Siska says, I love gopchang, and that looks really tasty to me. So I'm trying to think, in the UK, is there anything that we eat that other people might look at and think, ugh? Looks disgusting.
I mean, I know that in London that jellied eels are a thing, although I've never had any. I've never seen them around.
No. At the seafood stores, like on Brighton, you sometimes see them. You know, where they sell like prawns and fake lobster tails and stuff like that.
I guess the closest thing would be...
What's the weirdest thing you like? Is there nothing weird you really like?
Nothing too weird, to be honest.
I like tejikopjil, you know, the skin of a pig.
Okay.
You have here in Korea.
The skin of a pig.
There's one place that gives you the nipples as well. And that's extra tasty.
Whatever you're into.
No, so I will eat that, and it looks tasty to me, but maybe others would think no.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have blood pudding.
Do you like black pudding?
Oh, black pudding, there we go.
But it's made of blood, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have eaten it before. Oh, I used to eat, like, liver as a kid.
Oh,
my
really?
gran would give me us liver, like,
cooked.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
You can have it raw here.
Yeah, but now I don't want to touch it.
No, but in the past you might have thought.
Yeah, it's very
tasty.
ironing. Like, I kind of liked it back then, but now I'm just
no. Me neither.
No.
And steak and kidney pie as well.
Kidney
I don't like anymore
pies.
because it's kidney and the texture's a bit kind of.
I guess we're probably eating a lot of things that probably aren't that appetizing. We just don't know because they're, you know, squished into nice little dinosaur
nuggets.
shapes.
Yeah, there you go. That's probably eyelids and beaks and everything, isn't it?
Chicken Twizzlers or whatever, you know, all those like things.
Amy Boddickson also saying, yeah, most likely a no from me for most of this food. It would take some major convincing.
On my side.
Well, maybe this will work. Siska says in Indonesia, we have gopchang with egg filling and we cook it as a soup. Also, another brown type of soup with gopchang, pork meat and potatoes and tofu. Yum. OMG.
Okay, that sounds a bit like a stew, so that kind of could be passable if you like, oh yeah, what meat is this? Oh yeah, it's just meat.
It's just pork.
It's just beef.
It's just beef, yeah. Not going to go into details.
Don't worry.
That is going to be fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got to less extreme things, actually really familiar things to finish off the show, Xander. Where would you like to start?
Let's go with this one because it's probably going to be the nice visual one. This is a cup pizza.
Cup pizza.
If you don't like bread, this is for you. The gluten-free option.
But then it's not a pizza, is it, without the bread?
No, well, here we go with Korean branding.
So what, it's everything on top of a pizza?
It's all the pizza toppings in a cup.
But without tomato sauce, I feel, as well, right? So it's just cheese, isn't it?
That is the question of the day. It's a triple ham cup pizza.
Triple ham.
Triple ham. I don't know if that means 3 different types of ham or just 3 times the quantity.
Looking at the ham selection in most Korean supermarkets, it's just triple the same ham, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, watch this. Whoa.
That doesn't come out.
Whoa.
But it's been in the microwave.
Magic trick.
So it's melted. Do you know, this is like, they call it in restaurants, have you seen it? Domongnon pizza. It means the pizza that you scoop up with a spoon.
Yes.
If you look on here, there's a picture of a metal pan there. So I've had that in some restaurants. I thought it was pizza and there was no bread. So it's just without the bread and tomato sauce.
Australia called it like a pan pizza, which was
deceiving as well.
Deceiving because I'm thinking, a deep pan crust. Oh, that sounds amazing. But no, it was literally just scrape this iron skillet and get the cheese off.
It's just cheese. They do like melted cheese here in Korea, we must say, and it's on lots of other things like tteokbokki. You can find cheese, right?
I found the gold at the end of the rainbow.
Oh, there is tomato sauce,
and I think that might actually be a bread base.
What? Okay,
I've been lied to because I've never had it. I was just assuming.
Oh wow! Then it's a proper pizza.
Okay, let me put it on my cup.
I want to re-scoop because I got no bread.
No re-scoops, Peter. You're going to get your first try.
No, okay.
I actually really thought they wouldn't have managed to put bread in there, but they did.
Yeah.
Wow.
It does seem like there is triple ham as well. There's a lot of ham in here, isn't there? Look at that. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be good.
Yeah, because it's not even like the thing that we were talking about either now.
Mm.
It's now changed. It's under the mic here, skillfully.
Wow. No. Apart from the first initial bite, you wouldn't know that that's not a normal pizza. Because once you've chewed it a couple of times, it's going to be like this, isn't it? I'm guessing the appeal of this is it doesn't take up room, and if you don't have an oven, which many people in Korea don't have, you can't cook pizza. Put this in the microwave. That's not bad.
It actually tastes better than the slices of pizzas that you get in the convenience store.
Yeah, some of them
The
are
ones
not
you
so good.
microwave for like 30 seconds and...
They've started some more gourmet ones at the supermarket, which you never go to. But do go, Xander. There's some quite nice pizzas now that you can put in the oven. Because more and more people are getting ovens now. We got an oven. Don't mean to rub it in.
You're so fancy, sir.
Do you not even have the one that you just put on the tabletop? Have you seen those?
Did. I
Uh-huh.
traded it with Happy because my microwave broke, so I had that oven thing, and he prefers cooking with that and doesn't really microwave stuff, so I traded with him.
So you got microwave.
I have a microwave now.
Which you could use for the cup pizza.
Fun as cup pizza.
There you go. Even with bread. It's not bad, is it?
It's not.
It's a nice snack.
I had... Although, would it have been better without the bread and the tomato? The tomato sauce is really spicy.
It is a bit kicky, isn't it?
I thought it could be nice for just a pot of cheese.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I guess you'd get fed up of it, wouldn't you, after a whole pot of cheese?
Come on now. Fondue.
What's this last one, then?
Okay, this is the classic hot dog.
Which I think Americans call corn dog, right? I think this is a corn dog, right?
Yeah, they would call it that.
But in the UK, we don't really have corn dogs, do
No,
we?
we put our sausage in between a bap, and we call that a hot dog.
Yeah, and the sausages are very different in the UK. Very tasty. I'm sorry. This is not the same texture, is it? There's much more fat and like...
Where's the
little
Cumberland,
bits.
the Cumberland real sausages?
You
And
sometimes get bits of apple in the sausage as well, don't you?
Oh,
That's delicious.
you're taking
Sorry.
it back.
This is like a Frankfurt-style sausage in corn batter, I think, right?
Yes.
This is what they call a hot dog.
This is the street food thing that you can get everywhere, every stand, everywhere you go.
I prefer it with the French fries on the outside.
You like the
seen that?
ganja dog, the
Yeah.
ganja hot dog.
That is cool. That is excessive because they're just putting in the like crinkle fries in here and
Yeah.
then deep fry that, and that's got me
Yeah.
a heart attack.
The one that we had recently in Hongdae, it was half sausage and half cheese.
That's the new
That
trend, isn't
was
it?
the best one.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought maybe they could do sausage and cheese the whole way, you know, so you get both.
Right.
But instead, they do
I don't know
half-half.
why they... I think it's maybe because they buy those little half cheese sticks and just shove it
Shove
in
it in
on
the
the
top.
stick. Do you want to go first?
I'll rip it off.
Yeah,
I'll be
go on.
polite.
Go on. Ugh.
Look at that. That looks kind of
Help
funny,
me.
doesn't it? Looks like a Scotch egg almost.
Yeah.
A little bit. But it's like very doughy on the outside, and then there's a
Ooh.
sausage in the middle.
Yeah, in fact, because this is more like bready than the ones that you get at the street food, because the street food, she fries them up like...
Yeah,
or he.
so they're crispy on the outside.
Yeah,
right?
but this is more just soggy.
It is a bit soggy. But do you know one that I got?
Oh,
I'm
look
going to
at
put
this.
some cheese on there. There we go.
This is classic. Amazing.
The one that I get from the supermarkets, because it's really convenient for the kids, they're apparently healthy sausages, if there is such a thing. But you microwave them, and they've got the crispiness on the outside, and if you leave them for like 30 seconds in the air, they crisp up. There's like a gourmet
cool.
version of this. But this is just a Pyeongchang one, the supermarket one. Not bad. Like the dough is, like we said on the bread week we did recently, a bit sweet, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. There's little sugary, definitely on the outside. I've seen people pour sugar onto these, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
I think especially at the rest stops, they have a pot of sugar,
And you pour it on your hot
so
dog.
you can sprinkle it on.
I didn't get that. Yeah, my wife started doing that, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "This is how you eat hot dogs." I was like, "When?
This is how I get fat. We're married now. It's inevitable.
It's game over. I'm not caring anymore." Xander, thank you so much for all these snacks.
you.
I'm quite full now after that.
This
And
was
it's not
better-
late night.
This was better than last week, because last week I actually felt quite sick after all those things.
All the rice cakes.
This is much better.
We'll
Have a
try
great
and
week,
get
though.
a non-food thing for you next week, okay? We've been fanning you up too much, okay?
Oh,
We'll
don't do
try.
that.
Try our best. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Here's Uyo Pizza.